Welcome back to News 3 Today. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, a national movement focused on raising awareness and reducing the stigma surrounding behavioral health issues, as well as highlighting the ways mental illness and addiction can affect all of us. Tomorrow, the 10th annual Chatham County Mental Health Symposium will take place on the Armstrong campus of Georgia Southern. Felicia Anderson is a licensed clinical social worker. She's also the chair of the Chatham County Regional Community Collaborative. Thank you so much for being here, but that's just, two of your titles. You have many, you have many. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first off, let's talk about mental health in America, because millions of Americans are living with some type of mental health condition. It has increasingly become a focal point for many of us.
Yeah, absolutely. So here in our country, 1 out of 5 people, children and adults, live with a mental health diagnosis. So we all have mental health, and we operate on the spectrum. So some days we are surviving and some days we are thriving. So mental health applies to all of us.
Some days a lot of us are struggling, right?
Yes.
Especially now with everything going on in the world.
It's so much going on, and just because you are having a moment, it doesn't mean it has to be forever. And sometimes we may not have the tools and resources to get the support we need. And so it's great that we are having symposiums and bringing awareness to mental health, especially during the month of May, so we can support people who need our support the most.
Yeah, great segue into my next question, because the theme for this year is connection to community and care. So you're trying to partner professionals in our community with the resources that they need to help other people.
Absolutely, and I have to give a shout out to some of our amazing sponsors and contributors to this event. Of course, we have Chatham County Regional Community Collaborative, but Resilient Georgia. We have partners with Gateway Community Service Board, as well as Coastal Harbor, Hillside, and many, many others. And so, yes, we want individuals to know that if you are going through a mental health crisis, that you are not alone. A lot of individuals feel alone in those spaces, and that there is connection, there is community, and there are people here and entities that can give you the support you need.
How important is it that we continue the conversation around mental health?
We have to. Unfortunately, suicide rates are increasing, especially with young people. Our community has been impacted by that as well. And so if we can reach one person and let them know that you are not alone, there are people here to help you, and also break the stigma of them understanding that you may experience the world differently than others, and also that you don't have to live a life where you don't feel like you can be who you are. And so you just may need a little bit more support or tools, and we're here to do that for you.
And you have the perfect keynote speaker to address those things.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
I'm so excited about Mr. Lorenzo Lewis. Mr. Lorenzo Lewis is the founder of the Confess Project of America. And the Confess Project is this amazing movement where he was formerly a barber, and he decided, people use my chair as a safe space. So let me give other barbers and hairstylists and community members the tools that they can use to help those individuals that sit in their chair. And so he has trained, along with his organization, hundreds and hundreds of people, I believe, here in our country as well as internationally, on mental health tools and crisis support, so they can help even the most vulnerable people, or someone who may not even know that they are in the thick of a mental health crisis. They just think they're having a rough moment, and get them the support they need.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. A great place to end this conversation. Meanwhile, the 10th annual Chatham County Mental Health Symposium will take place tomorrow, May 9th, 8:30 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. at the Georgia Southern University Armstrong campus in University Hall. It is full. Registration is full. That's good for you, but not for people who want to attend. But next year.
Yes, next year, and we will record some sessions, so we would love to get that out to the public as well.
All right. Stay with us. We'll be right back.